What is happening? What is going on, guys? Are you caught up with One Piece? Are you in the final arc with us? It just started today. We are in the final saga of One Piece. There are 5 islands left. About 2 years from what Oda said in 2020 that there was 5 years left of One Piece, and we know that there's only 5 islands left, and we know we're at the end. Oh my god! Fucking Shanks is after the One Piece now? Are you... Bruh. Shanks... He knew what that devil fruit was. He knew that it was Joy Boy's fruit. He knew what giving it to Luffy meant. He knew what, giving Luffy Gold D. Rogers' hat, all of that symbolism and everything, knowing that he gave up his arm for that reason. But then to be like, Beck, I don't want to see Luffy. Luffy's followers have been taking down my flags and replacing them with Luffy's flags. You know what that means to me? You know what that means to me? Look, Shanks is like, no, when I see Luffy, we're gonna fight. What? That's... Oda, what are you doing to me? What are you doing, you crazy genius writer? I'm excited about that. I mean, I don't want Luffy and Shanks to fight. What I really think is gonna happen, what I believe is gonna happen, I think Blackbeard is still going to kill Shanks first. Like, maybe Shanks does want to fight Luffy in, like, either, like, the pirate kind of way, friends kind of way, whatever kind of way, because, you know, they're both pirates at the end of the day. And Naruto and Sasuke have fight Ichigo, and Uryu have fight Yusuke and Kurabara. Like, there's always been, like, you know, friendly fights throughout stories. Shaman King, Rin, and oh god, it starts with a U or Y. Yo and Ren have fought again, so it's not unnatural for friends or, you know, people that care about each other to fight each other, whether it be serious or not. And even Usopp's dad's like, oh, I'm not ready to see my son yet, which was hilarious to me. I thought that was funny. I like that. Because, you know, Usopp also got Usopp down, his dad. I loved his reaction seeing Usopp's bounty. That was great, those couple of chapters ago. But I wasn't exactly right. I thought Luffy be captured this chapter, but I do think Monosaki and others will stop him because, yeah, these people have already been oppressed for 20 years. Luffy's not going to be captured yet. I do think Luffy will be captured at some point, but not yet. The Wood fruit is pretty cool. I like Admiral Green Bull's powers and abilities. That's definitely a powerful... hold on, my friend just texted me. Sorry about that. My friend was just texting me. So anyways... I think the Wood fruit is a powerful Logia, and, you know, definitely cool. Definitely can be overpowered. Like, for example, Crocodile, the fact that Earth already exists, like, you know, like it's just natural around him, Crocodile could be OP as fuck. That's why Alabasta was, like, his ultimate, like, if Crocodile had an awakening back in Alabasta, not only will Luffy be fucked, but, like, he can control, like, pretty much everything, you know what I'm saying? So when you're in your element, like when you can control everything around you, it is fucking insane. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about, Sabo. Sabo killed the king of Alabasta? There has to be more to that. There has to be more. I mean, I know it's public news, and we know Morgans doesn't lie. They did try to spin that Sabo died, which I didn't believe because we just had killed Ace. I didn't believe that Sabo died that fast. But the King of Alabasta, like, what? And then Vivi's gone? Like, is Vivi gonna be out for revenge? Are we gonna have, like, fucking the Straw Hats versus Sabo? Are we gonna, like, is Vivi's gonna team up with them? Or are we gonna have, like, fucking Shanks versus, like, Blackbeard? And there is so much happening. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this unfolds. Hopefully we get all these answers and questions answered soon, but guys, it's incredible. It's fun. I love it. One Piece is one of the greatest anime ever. There are many greats. You don't have to be a long anime to be a great. You just have to tell a fun and great story, concise story. And, you know, some have started strong, some didn't start so strong. Like, I love Black Clover. You guys know I'm a huge Black Clover fan. I declare myself a Black Bull Magic Knight. But some that I do think fell short was like, D. Greyman's definitely one that comes to mind. At least, like, one of my favorites. But yeah, there's been some short ones that are great. I would say, Assassination Classroom, Mob Psycho, There's great and long and short ones, but even if you start One Piece, guys, like even if you go the Netflix route, Netflix only has a certain amount of episodes that they drop every now and then. Right now, they're up to, the Ennis Lobby arc, so that's putting you just a little bit before. Now, there's still, like, a few more islands for the time skip, but it'll put you, like, enough to be into One Piece. Like, you can follow the Netflix route where they drop so many episodes at once. It's bingeable. It's easy to watch, guys. You keep making an excuse that it's too long, you're never going to start. And by the time we find out what the One Piece is, and it's all over YouTube, because you know that's going to be memed, it's going to be everywhere, then you're going to be like, oh, I don't have to watch it but you missed the ride. Just because I start Naruto and the first thing Naruto says is, I want to be Hokage, I could just skip to the end and be like, did he become Hokage? Yes, he did. I don't need to watch Naruto now because he became Hokage. He did what he wanted. But you missed that whole growth. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, even if you just wait to find out what the One Piece is and you're just like, you're like either satisfied, you don't even understand what that symbolism means because we know it's not a treasure, you won't get that same experience that people that read it and followed it have because you missed the journey. If I started Bleach, I mean, Ichigo doesn't have that same motivation. Like, Ichigo doesn't wake up and be like, I want to be this. Ichigo just protects his friends and protects his family. Or Hunter x Hunter, like Gon, his whole mission was he wanted to meet his dad. Well, if I started there and then I just watched the episode where Gon meets his dad, I'm like, okay, well, he met his dad. That's Gon's ambition. But I missed the whole adventure that Gon went through with the friends he made, how he becomes stronger, things like that. So that's why I always encourage people to actually try something before you say it sucks. I finished all of Fairy Tail, and the whole time I was doing Fairy Tail, I hated it because I hated the cop-out deaths. Like, I know Dragon Ball Z has cop-out deaths, but literally Fairy Tail, someone would be like, I'm about to sacrifice myself, and they're like, no, don't do it. He's like, I have to sacrifice himself, and he sacrifices himself, and then the next chapter, not only is he alive, or just some small changes happen, but it would happen constantly. I'm like, I understand that death doesn't exist in Fairy Tail. It does not exist. I don't care what you say. Death does not exist in Fairy Tail. But that's the only problem with it. And on top of that, I had to defeat the last dragon. If you haven't read the end of Fairy Tail, I'm about to spoil it in 3, 2, 1. I hate how they put the main boss, the main villain, the way they defeated him was putting that dragon on a boat. I understand that that's Dragon Slayer's weaknesses, but for a climax battle, that's kind of lame. In a funny way, if it was more funny, like One Punch Man or like Bobo, like it didn't take itself that seriously, it would have been hilarious. I'm like, oh, they put the most powerful enemy on a dragon. Like, this is the final arc. That's hilarious. But it was trying to take itself seriously, and I was like, you kind of missed the mark there. You kind of did. I mean, if it was something like Sexy Reverse Jutsu, where it's played like a gag, and then they really take him down, but that's literally how they took him down. Like, Naruto didn't take Kaigo down with Reverse Sexy Jutsu. He just caught her off guard, which was hilarious. But anyways, that's all. I hope you guys catch up. I'm out for now.